Weird.
俺は
Oh.
罰を受けなくてはならない。
Alright.
携帯のカメラがフラッシュするたびに校舎の壁を
This guy.
白く照らし出す。ここは無人だ。ただ俺とカンマ
What
だ。
what is this music?
またここに来てしまった。
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating, and my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited, and it was all because of her. A perfect flower, brightly adorning the wall with its myriad colors, such was the departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. I'd never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this.
どんな精神状態なら同じ人間をここまでできるんだ。
What state of mind could cause someone like you to be getting hard right now? I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins. Based solely on the dugout abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs, and the exposed jaw. One might think she'd been torn apart by wild animals, but the linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there proved otherwise.
だがこの造形はどうだ。これには誰かの意志が、情熱が宿っているじゃないか。
The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of flesh were strewn about like flower petals. This flayed, eviscerated corpse with arms out, stretched and nailed to the wall, brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. Great, and he's Christian. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her too.
確かに動物の中には食うためでなく遊びのために他の動物を殺し死体を放置する者もいる。
I'm sorry, no animal does this. I know everybody likes to make that thing, that idea that like some animals kill for sport and they do things for sport. And yes, that is true to a certain point where they're trying to show their territory, where they're trying to show that they're the stronger one, when they're trying to survive. Even though it to us would be like as sport or showing off, to them it's a very personal survival type of thing. Humans do this. Humans do this, okay?
ライオンやサルやイルカのように社会性の高い動物の群れでは差別や虐待もある。
Dolphins are not animals, okay? They are demons.
だがそういう他者への攻撃衝動を
It's
作品
not
に
art.
高められ
Stop taking photos. Can that truly be all there is to it,
本
though?
当に
My internal monologue had
それだけの
become
理由か。
soliloquy, only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy?
ここは死者のパーティー会場みたいな場所だ。
Oh, great. He says the name.
凄惨な遺体は他にいくらでもある。
The moment...
それなのに
Can you shut up? The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. She was young, junior or senior high age, but that's about all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through with blood, and there was no student ID name tag to be found. The only reason I believed her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of a makeup bag, ornate, tortoiseshell jewelry box on the ground
どこ
nearby.
の誰かもわからない。
Or I don't
こん
know,
な死体に
like...
なぜ俺は教えてくれ。君は誰なんだ。
Stop taking photos. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if in answer.
もうそんな時間か。
A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK educational network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. Being away from my TV at the time, I'd set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how she enjoyed the works of
眉を探さないと。あいつは
I don't want you near her.
俺がついてないとダメなんだ。
Bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her.
そういえば、持田の妹。
No, no,
あの子はど
no,
うしているだろうな。
no, no, do not go near her.
さっき俺はついあの子を追い回して怖がらせてしまった。
You are... I adored watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic pedophile. Yet I am no such thing. Why then did I glean such joy from it? Because you are. You're a creep. I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. Oh my god. That's why you like Mayu, is because she looks like a child. Well, obviously they're children, but she's like very, you know, childlike. I hope she's dead by this point. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. I want him dead, yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I certainly intended no harm. Yeah, you did. The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me
まる
smile.
で自分の中で別の自分が目覚めつつあるようなそんな感覚だ。
I don't want him alive. Can he die?
ダメだ。こんなのは俺らしくない。この悪夢みたいな場所のせいか。
No, indeed this wouldn't do at all. No, a lot of people do this thing where they're in situations where morals seem to just have no meaning anymore, which this happens in like horror movies or in like apocalypse movies or movies such as like The Hunger Games and Divergent, where when laws or when certain morals are taken out of the equation and there's not much you can do other than like panic the whole time and try to survive, some people do end up turning this way, not because the environment is making them that way, but because for them they don't have any societal pressure to not do or not think the things that are in their head. A lot of people do that. This is why a lot of murderers, a lot of serial killers sometimes will come from really smaller areas, because they're so, like, one, they desolate themselves, but they're in such a desolate place that it really seems like their fantasies are boundless, that they could do whatever they want because they want to be recognized, right? Like, how many school shooters or murderers are from like really small places or like suburban places where there's not a lot of like people coming through, like it's not city life whatsoever, and they end up doing these things because they want attention and because they don't see anything wrong with it. He is a bad person. He is a terrible person, and I do not like him whatsoever. He is not, I don't want people to think, because I do see some people try to defend him. They try to defend the other girl that I also hate with the pentagram pin, and they try to defend the Yuka, like the little sister. No, she, you know, she's a child, so I'll give her a break, but she's still fucking creepy. But him as a character, I dislike him because he's a terrible person, and the only reason he's enacting on this and wants to do it is because he knows he can get away with it, and instead of being afraid that he's never going to go home, he's elated at the fact that no one can go and get help. No one can tell on him. He's not going to get in trouble for any of this. Since there's no consequence, he's very much more openly ready to do any of these things and to cause harm. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before.
携帯に保存した画像や動画はすべて消しておかないと。
I don't want to hear. No, I don't. Stop talking. Can we? Are we playing her? Oh. What is that, like, cube of flesh? Looks like hands? Who are these people? I didn't see any name that I know. More voice acting, got it.
生徒会の仲間とクラスメート数人で例のおまじないをして、多分私は貧血か何かで目が覚めたらこんな気味が悪いところにいた。友達の姿はどこにもなかった。最初はトウコたちのいたずらだと思ったんだけど、どうもそんな雰囲気じゃない。
What a nice prank. I'm just gonna like knock you out and then put you in this this old school full of dead people and you're gonna die.
怒っても叫んでもさすがに怖くなってもうやめてと頼んでもなんだか悪い夢を見て、むしろ夢であってほしいと心から思う。一人でこんなところにいるなんて我慢できない。とにかく誰かに会いたくてたまらない。せめて私の名前を呼んでほしい。私は山本美月。 白檀高等学校の
Okay.
2年生で
I do not know her.
生徒。私はここにいるよ。
I understand you can't help it, but I would not be screaming at a time like this. A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed into the top left cubby. It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissue all along the frame.
誰がこんな。でも私、人の死体を見てもだんだん怖くなくなってきた。
Okay, the door's frozen in place as if it's decoration on the wall and doesn't even rattle when
ここも
pushed.
窓と同じで開かない。どうなってんのもう。
I'm not going to accomplish anything by staying in one place. I need to keep looking for my friends. Oh. Art room. Was that the art? Whoa, whoa.
美月さん。
誰？
俺だよ、黒崎。
Oh my god.
黒崎？どこ？
Are we getting people we know? We were in the same hallway, but separated by a huge hole on the floor. Still, I'd finally found someone. Kensuke Kurosaki, a classmate of mine from 2-4. After being alone in here all this time, finally a friend. I could barely contain my exuberance. Damn.
黒崎！やっぱ無事だったんだね。
Oh, he looks friendly.
美月さんも大丈夫だった？怪我とかしてない？
私は平気。黒崎、みんなは？
わからないんだ。俺もさっき気がついたばっかで。大地、どうして自分がこんなとこにいるんだかも。
だよね。私たち生徒会室にいたよね。なのにどうしてこんなボロい学校に？
かもしんないけど、こんなことするやつなんて。
Yeah.
まともじゃないよ。黒崎見た？
Imagine a Mr. Beast
見た
video.
よ。人生初の体験だよ。リアルでしょんべん漏らしかけたぜ。
やだ下品。
だけどマジでヤバいと思う。早くキザミやフクロイたち探してここを脱出しないと。
Kurosaki carefully inched closer to the hole in the corridor bit by bit, then took a good look
そんな
alongside.
穴、ぴょんって飛んでこっち来ちゃいなよ。あんた野球部だし、スポーツ得意でしょ。
無理だって。陸上部ならまだしも。
I don't care, I would have tried.
使えない。そのうち
厳しいな。美月さんらしいっちゃらしいけど。とりあえずどっか遠回りしてそっちに行ける道
Do you
がない
get
か
like
探してみるよ。
knives or something? Like use it to stab it into the wall?
ちょっと。
そこで待ってて美月さん。ついでに他の連中も探してくるからさ。
そんな慌てなくていいって。しばらくここにいてよ。一人にしないでよ。私性格きついからな。
Oh.
普段クラスでも生徒会でも姉やっぱエミみたいにおとなしい子じゃないと男子から女の子扱いされない。
Okay, you don't have to act like that in order to be respected. The time displayed on my phone read, yep, I do not know how to read that. That's 7:09?
時計もおかしい。さっき落とした時にどっか壊しちゃったかな。
Did they do it in the morning or at night? Can I stay with this character?
遅いな黒崎。何にもなきゃいいけど。
Yeah.
おーい、誰かいるか？
黒崎、
Is he in the classroom?
ここだよ。こっち。
その声は美月か？
Oh.
よかった。探したぞ美月。
Are you trustworthy? It was Masato Fukuori, classmate of mine and the student council president. He always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels into the ground on everything, but right now his cold abstinence was welcome as could be.
黒い、無事だったんだね。よかった。
Wait, wasn't that exactly the same thing I said to Kurosaki? I really need to get some new material.
気がついたらこんなとこだし、黒崎いなくなっちゃうし、さすがに泣きそうだったよ。
なんだよ。いつもの美月らしくないな。健介も一緒なのか？
その穴の向こう側にいたんだけど、こっちへ来る道なくってさ。
So he's on our
帰
side.
るを探。
そうか。あいつは考える前に行動するタイプだからな。
フクロイの方は
I trust everything but your glasses.
ああ。大川や片山も見つから。
キザミ君は
Kisan.
平気でしょ。
Kisan.
まあな。 あいつみたいに体力も精神力も。
とりあえず黒崎と合流して、
Do I know
それ
this
からみんなを
person?
探そう。
じゃあ俺たちもこっち側から迂回できる道を探してみるか。
大丈夫かな。私たちがここ離れてる間に黒崎が。
その時はあいつがここで待っていてくれるさ。むしろ健介と俺たち両方で迂回路を探せば合流。それに探してるうちに他のみんなと会えるかもしれない。
We have to cross that thing.
そうだね。ここでじっとしてても始まらないし、トウコ。
ああ、
Okay.
一刻も早く全員の無事を確認しないとな。
Yakudan. The door to the art room is locked up tight. There's a large hole in the floor. Dude, you can't cross it? Okay, so hall? Oh, I can't cross that. But there's the ref room, girls room. Okay, the only way to go is this way. Okay. Music room. The first things I noticed when entering the room were a stack of candles and a box of matches right in front of my eyes. Had someone left these behind?
これまだしけってなければ使えるんだけど。
We love a resourceful girl.
火ついてくれるかな。
I struck one of the matches along the side of the box, and a small red flame flickered into being. I propped up one of the loose candles and placed the burning match against its wick.
こうしておけば、少なくとも生きてる人間がいることはわかるはずよね。
Honestly, yes, but no. I would find that absolutely creepy. I decided it would be best to take the remaining candles and the box of matches with us, just in case we need them. Okay. We got candles. There's a row of awards and plaques on one of the shelves here. Among them sits a small rectangular
何
box.
の箱だろう。
Oh shit. Oh shit. They're making me take it. The cabinet's glass door is locked. There's something in
フロ
there.
イン見て、ここに何か。
Something small was firmly jammed between two of the keys of the piano. It seemed to have been wedged in with tremendous force, making it impossible to move either of the surrounding keys.
確かに何かあるが取れそうにないな。
Alright. We needed something we could fit into the tiny space between the keys in order to pop it out. Oh shit. It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on the size and uniform, it looks to be the body of a female junior and high school student. Her throat seems to have been torn out, resulting in copious amounts of blood not only on her uniform, but pooled around the floor as well. Her mouth, too, is hanging agape, and she has no tongue, what was used to cut her apart like this. Her student ID is bloody, but still legible. Heyo Girls Academy Middle School. Okay, you said high school student. You're so wrong. A memo pad presumably belonged to the deceased girl is lying on the ground near her body. It looks like she's using it to chronicle her experiences here in the school building. The letters are written in pink ink and are easily legible. I did the Sachiko ritual with Nozomi. Nozomi? And the others? And then, all of a sudden, I was out like a light. When I came to, I was here surrounded by corpses. I can't even say how many times I vomited. I want to go home. We three have got to stick together. If we don't, I think we're good as dead. Like that high school student we met yesterday. There's nothing left to eat in here. I think we've been here in a week now, but it's hard to say for sure. I really want to take a bath. And brush my teeth too. The three of us talked it over and decided to eat that dead body. It was tough and bloody. It tasted so wrong. Rena soldiered through, but Nozomi threw it up. He came again. Nozomi was injured. Now she'll just get in our way. He came again. He came again. Rena was crying, but I'm hungry. Nozomi's not coming. I think she's been killed already. Oh well. If Rena comes, I know what I have to do. Okay, can I pick it up? Oh no, I don't want to read. I don't want to read this again. Got it. So she just ate someone. No problem. The seal must be undone. This tragedy must not be allowed to spread any farther. See, what sucks is that you know that no matter how much like progress you make that these characters are dead, you know? Like, you can make the best decisions, the good decisions, you can try your best to save them, but you're not going to be able to save them. Unless we just never encounter these people. Oh. Can I? Let me, I don't... Thank you. There's a corpse here that almost seems to be resting against the wall, or perhaps it was propped up post-mortem. Wait, hold on. Does that mean Rena ate her? No. No, never mind. It looks like to be the remains of a male senior high school student. His wrists and ankles are bound with wire, and there also appears to be copious amounts of wire around his neck. His name tag reads Kurisak Industrial High School. Hello. Oh. God, the sound effects. Don't, can't you look at me? Okay. Trust you. I trust you. It's locked up tight. Alright. So I can't go there. Thing is, you gotta check these, like, middle halls because there could be bodies hanging around. Nope. Any corpses around? Oh, exit. That's where I was before, right? I was here. Okay. The boys' room entrance is completely boarded up. There's no way to get inside right now. Ooh. It's a thoroughly decomposed corpse. Based on size and uniform, it looks like to be the body of a male junior or senior high school student. There's a student ID name tag on his blazer. Rubens Academy. Koichi. Okay. Do you know what lies beneath this school? It's a mire of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. Bars. Got it. The boys' room entrance is completely boarded up. Yeah, okay. See, we gotta check. That looks like a child. The body of a male junior or senior. Dude, that looks like a kid. Take Taiga. You look like a kid. Okay. Oh, okay. See, what took him so long? Couldn't he just come over here? The girls' bathroom entrance is covered in protective charms and seems to be shut up tight. The atmosphere feels heavier here than it does anywhere else. And the door is covered in protective charms. It seems, yeah, no. It's not even locked, it just won't open. Who had, I just want to know, who had the time to come here and put this up? Okay. Nothing else? Nothing else? Oh, what's this? It looks something written is here, but the lettering is so faint as to be illegible. Anybody? Anybody here? Okay, the door and window alike are frozen in place, as if they're just decorations on the wall. Nothing even rattles when pushed. Our friend has to be dead, because there seems to be only one way around, and he has not found us. He used a custodian for mopping the floors. There's nothing inside. Not yet. It's frozen in place, as if it's just decoration on the wall. It doesn't even rattle when pushed. I know I can't. Okay. anybody here? Can't click on the door. Ooh. We are saving. Okay. It looks like the key from an old-fashioned wind-up
ただの
toy.
ねじ巻きだね。
だが何のネジを巻くものなんだろうな。大きさからするとおもちゃのものにも見えるが。
一応持っとこうか。何かに使えるかもしれないし。
Okay. Do we... Can I... It's a thoroughly decomposed corpse. Looks like to be a male junior high school student, except he's got no head. His tag reads Akira. Okay. I don't know. I think... I'm saving. Again. Alright.
誰かが僕の頭を盗んだ。
Oh, we found that.
取り戻して僕はあんたたちの力になれるかもしれない。
どうする？
ああ、参ったな。心霊現象なんて信じていなかったが、これ以上ない証拠を目の当たりにしてしまった。
Where you stop doubting.
じゃなくて、この人の頼み聞くかってこと。どうしよう。私たちも友達探してるけど、この人も困ってるみたい。
困っているようだし、俺たちにできることなら助けてやりたいな。
そうだね。もしかしたらここから出る手がかりを教えてくれるかもしれないし。
Okay, I don't want to touch your head, though. I know where it is. Where's the bucket? Can I just... Do we have gloves somewhere? Come on. Yeah.
これ使えないかな？
Yeah, there's something gonna be in it now. Let's take that bucket. It's old and rusted, but it seems sturdy enough. We'll just have the guy touch it. Alright, and his head is... It's in the exit that we can't get out. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Yep. Oh, the only standout injury to the jaw, which clearly smashed in to give the face an eerie, unnatural expression. Based on what's left of its facial features and the cut of its hair, this was likely a male middle... You know whose head it
年
is.
格好からするとこれだと思うけど。
大丈夫か、美月。
Yeah, you gotta... Simply standing in the presence of its severed head was churning my stomach. The foul stench of decay was absolutely overpowering. Even in this low light, I could easily see maggots crawling through his eyes. Oh. Okay.
ダメ私この匂い。
Okay. Can't handle the smell.
亡くなってから随分経ってるみたいだな。
これを運ぶの？手で持って。
We have a bucket.
さっきのバケツ使ってみるか。
Yeah. Try it with the bucket.
このバケツなら俺がやるよ。美月はバケツを持っていてくれるか。
Okay, how about we just put the bucket down and we pull the shelf down and just start stomping on it.
ありがとう袋井。
いいさ。
Oh! Oh, no. No, 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 no,
ティッシュ
no.
使って。
They better be wet wipes.
もう二度と味わいたくない感触だよ。
持ってきたよ。
Yep.
君の頭だと思う。受け取ってくれ。
僕の頭だ。僕の顔。こんな、なんだこの虫どもは。
Okay.
僕の顔。
Maggots are actually very
見に
helpful.
くい。
同情するよ。ここには君と同じように亡くなっている人が大勢いる。なんとか警察に連
I
絡
don't
して
think
犯
he
人を
wants
逮
to
捕して
hear
もらわない
about
と。
anybody else.
お前、
Ooh.
哀れんだな。 僕をかわいそうなやつだと思ったら。
いや、そういう意味では不快に感じたなら謝るよ。
僕が惨めだと思ったろ。
Oh.
醜くて不潔だと思ったろ。
Just touch him.
二度と僕の。
Touch him.
黒い。なんか様子が変だよ。
Me either.
ああ、ここは一旦外へ。
自分がまだ生きているから。だから死人を見下す。
Oh.
傲慢なせいじゃ。
Oh.
お前たちも。
Oh. Oh.
お前たちを奴らに渡してやる。怖いぞ。奴らはとびきり怖いぞ。
See, Chris Pratt could never do that.
袋井どこ？
Oh, he's
なん
dead.
かその辺で気絶してるのかな？
He
そうだ、
is
ろうそく。
dead. He is. What? What? There was a chill in the air, both literally and figuratively. The smell that wafted was both musty and gloomy somehow.
袋井しっかりして。私たちなんかヤバそうなとこに落とされちゃったよ。袋井ってば。
Oops.
袋井。
Okay. His neck had been. Oh. Oh, his neck was severely twisted. He was staring right at me, but his body was facing the other direction. And his half agape jaw was completely motionless. He wasn't breathing.
嘘。冗談でしょ。
Oh, yeah, I did this as a joke.
ねえ。
And then there were footsteps.
誰か来る。どうしよう。
What? What?
やばい。絶対やばい。
Yep.
待って君。
No.
何なんだろうここ。昔の防空壕か何か。女の子。こんなとこに。
Oh.
そこの子。
No.
ここは危ないから。
No. 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 Oh, God.
お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん誰？あ、
Whoever this voice actress is, she got paid.
私もね、逃げてきたんだ。あなた、この血どうしたの？わからないの。大きいおじさんに友達が3人殺されて、私だけ助かったの。
What a liar.
ひどい目にあったんだ。お姉ちゃん、お友達を探してる途中なんだけど、よかったら一緒に来なよ。ここ危なそうだし。 ぶっちゃけ
Just ditch
私もして。
her.
うん、ありがとう。
Ditch her. Ditch her.
思ったより入り組んでるみたい。地図でもあれば。こっちだよ、お姉ちゃん。こっち。ここ。
That's the death room.
道
I know
に
that.
詳しいんだね。慣れてるから。そういえば、あなたのお名前まだ。
She's like, it's Jennifer.
篠崎幸子。
Oh.
さあ、何をしようか
Ew.
な。
Ew. Ew. Ew.
なんなの？
It's the death room. Couldn't decide if it looked more like a pre-war medical facility or a meat processing plant. The stench was overpowering. Not only was the smell of rotting flesh everywhere, but the air was still and thick. The room seemed to have no ventilation to speak of whatsoever. My eye was first drawn to the blood-spattered table, then to many other instruments, all stained with dried blood and sprinkled liberally with viscera. And then I saw it in the back of the room.
そんな。
There was definitely more meat processing than medicine going on here. What I saw was literally a pile of human remains, every one of them flayed open or torn apart. It was almost like a stack of discarded butcher scraps.
何よこれ。そこに知り合いでもいた？どれ？返し。
Ew.
全部吐いて楽になっちゃうといいよ。落ち着いた？じゃあ、始めようか。
Oh god, this ugly man.
何する気なの？みんなそう言うんだ。
やめるわけない。おい、薄のろ。そいつを捕まえて。
I shouldn't be laughing. The large man seemed to intent on obeying Sachiko's every command. He drew near me, slowly and robotically. There was no motion, no sense of urgency, just a man walking across the room to do his job, like it or not. I have to run. If he catches me, I'll be...
鬼ごっこ？出口はこっちだよ。
There's no exit. The man's movements remained slow and evenly paced, but there was only so many places to flee in a room this small. If I got tired before he did, I'd be finished. My only hope was to get out in the hall before that happened. The two of us glared at one another for a few moments from across the dissection table, then as soon as he made his move, I leaped on top of it. I'd underestimated just how slippery the table might be with its thick layer of blood and fat. I quickly slipped off the other side onto the floor. My legs and hindquarters were soaked through with blood of an untold number of other people, but I didn't have the time to think about that. Adrenaline gave me the strength to stick my landing, and I managed to keep running without skipping a beat. I was in the home stretch. For a couple more steps anyway. He chopped her leg. Yep. A sharp pain suddenly shot through my legs as it touched the ground. I immediately fell into a heap. He chopped her leg off. With thick, sharp metal spikes. Oh. I've been caught in an old-fashioned bear trap. The kind that's got 2 rows of metal. Yeah, I know how it works. Just pick it up and run. Oh.
何十人ここで殺したと思ってる？大人って頭悪いな。お前らみんなこれに引っかかる。逃がさないんだから。
Bro, I will be brawling with this child. I swallowed my pain and started grabbing whatever I could to get my hands on, dirt, bones, anything, and chucking it at the encroaching giant. It was the only thing left for me to do. I was out of options. The man's foot came. Oh. Ah. Oh no, he broke her leg. I'm not reading that. Okay. My leg muscles also tightened around sharp metal spikes and compound fracture. The pain was literally unbearable. How did they know how this works? In my half-unconscious, agony-idled state, I was just barely aware of being raised into the air by my arms on some sort of pulley system. Girl, she don't care about that. From a foreign country. So she's from a different place entirely. So is she a white girl? She can't be a white girl. She's got an Asian name, alright? But she's not from here. Please tell me they didn't draw this. An intense pain shot through my entire face, and I undiluted primal scream escaped my mouth unwittingly, as if I were throwing up blood. But not a living soul was around to hear it. There was absolutely no way for me to resist anymore. All I could do was lie limply, strung up along the wall, and feel my skin getting peeled away. Sometime amongst my throbbing, shooting, burning, electric agony coursing through my every nerve ending, overseen by the girl's sneer, I lost consciousness. The very last thing I saw before lapsing into eternal slumber was a familiar strip of skin being flapped about merrily in Sachiko's hands. It was my own face, perfectly flayed from my head, staring back at me with blank eyes, and flanked by Sachiko's over-delighted grin. Please. I wish they drew it. I wish they drew her, like, holding it, like a little party mask. Yeah. Thank you.